The number of deaths in the number of patients in Punjab is 1958, out of which about 1800 plus are in Lahore only. However, when we speak to the doctors at the government hospitals, which include doctors at Gangaram and Jinnah and otherwise, they say that the number of patients that they're seeing every day in OPD only are in 24 hours about 1500, and out of which almost 80% of the patients turn out to be actually with the fever, not just suspects. I mean, it's a possibility that these people might not be very serious. I mean, the dengue might not be at a stage where they have to be admitted, but the number of patients they're saying is alarmingly high. And Punjab government's health department did admit that these are not complete exact figures. So this and the doctor's statement, this means that it's not just about 1900 or 2000, it's way higher as far as the number of patients is concerned. But let me tell you that the number of patients admitted in the government hospitals is much less, because hospitals can only afford to have a particular number of patients, and some hospitals, even we've spoken to patients who say that they were told by the hospitals that if they go back home, probably they'd be taken care of well. Only those patients are being admitted who have like a very severe situation and if there is blood loss, because this time around they haven't seen a lot of blood loss in patients of dengue, because usually dengue patients do bleed. So that is the only better thing as far as the condition, as far as the outbreak in Lahore or Punjab is concerned. Mavish.
Rabia, some alarming figures you've quoted there. What sort of reasons are being given by the authorities for the fact that over 80% of dengue patients are present in Lahore with regards to the rest of the province?
Well, I mean, this is it just turned out to be that the problem is in dengue. If we in Lahore, I mean, when we spoke to some of the experts and doctors have been saying that it's not necessarily a disease that outbreaks in unhygienic or dirtier environments. It's actually the clean water that is that you need to keep covered. It's actually the green spaces that one needs to avoid. The thing is that if the disease has spread, then the fogging or fumigation has to be done properly. Last year, we keep on repeating this thing that last year the problem was with it was suspected that the insecticide use was not proper, and now what we are seeing and the complaints that we're getting in Lahore is that very specific places are being fumigated properly and the others are not. There are many areas, the complaints keep coming in which haven't even seen one spell of fumigation with the dengue controlling insecticide. Now the Chief Minister today has said that he has made designated teams which are solely responsible for taking care of this thing, and everybody in their respective towns are supposed to go to these people and talk and complain with them, and if there is the fumigation is not being done properly, then those people are responsible. And let me just add, other than this, as for on the hospital front, another concern that the doctors have raised is regarding the platelets. They're also saying, because they need platelets, they use kits of platelets to treat patients, because the dengue patients have a deficiency of platelets. That's one of the first sign of them suffering from dengue. And specific platelets, which are called mega unit platelets, every platelet contains about 15,000 platelets, which is basically given with which the patients are treated. Some complaints have come in of doctors saying that platelets are expired too, and they've had to waste platelets, and they're already short of those. So that again is a problem. If more people will donate platelets, if they go to donate blood, platelets will be separated from the blood. Rest of the blood will be injected back into the blood, but just platelets will be extracted. So the hospitals and the blood transfusion centers do need more blood as well.